Alrighty. Oh, wait. Huge. Live tonight with a aching head, which I will be bitching about. Of course I will. I am a female, and we tend to do that. I like to complain about ailments. That's what we do. That's what we do. It's what we always do. Maybe my being ill will make me sillier. That is the hope. Maybe it'll make me better. Perhaps. Oh boy. You're in for a fun movie night, though. Oh boy, have I got quite the movie. I've got quite the movie in store. Could be most exciting. My voice sounds like crud, by the way. Oh, I think it always does, but it especially does because of the ailment that I'll be bitching about. How it do? But yeah. Hope anybody out there is having a great night, having a much better time than me. I've got swamp juice ready. And I'm sure these do me no favors. These do me no favors. The screen does me no favors. Most importantly, I love them. But I'm pretty sure the small children. I got ambushed again by my niece and nephews. Yo, Masakari 2, Pog. How you doing? How you doing tonight? I'm glad to see you. Hi, hey, hey, hi, hello. Thank you for tuning in. We're having a weird movie night tonight. Pretty darn good. I love to hear that. That's awesome. But yeah, my niece and nephews are here, and I am sick with the crazy headache. I love them, but oh boy, screaming children uh, does not do any favors. Being ill with the headache. But I'm sure what will help tonight is it a sinus. You know, I that is the most reasonable. Of course, my OCD brain convinces me that I'm dying every time I feel bad, but it probably is a sinus thing because my nose is super runny and my throat is gravelly, and I feel like could be a post nasal thing because I'm not coughing or anything. There's no sore throat. So a good deal of whatever this is could be flaring up my sinuses. That's probably where I'm dying slowly. Yeah, I'm passing away of age is ultimately what it is. I'm dying from age. It's I'm passing slowly of advanced age related death is the cause. That's it. But oh yeah, that's probably the most reasonable. That something with my sinuses, probably. Same. You're dying of the age related ailment. Time comes for us all. Gosh, freaking darn it. Yeah, I got out the old turtleneck because of cold. How many bitching bitches have I done so far? I'm trying to get the world record. Time does what? Yo, rat. Oh boy, I'm glad to see you, rat. How you doing tonight? That's 24 total bitching so far. Yo, me, you. How you doing tonight? Everybody doing good? We gotta get seated for some cinema. Because tonight, my head, I think, is too messed up to play anything. I think that the noise and sound of anything would bother me. What will cure it is some libertarian cinema. How do you pay permission slip sign? But yeah, it's like I think that this movie is going to help. I think it's going to help a great deal. I think that I'm going to feel like way better. I think we're all going to feel way better. This is a libertarian stream. I'm going back to the old me. I'm going back to the old me. I need to dig up some good like men's rights related films as well, so I can really fully go back to the old me and really go back in time a little bit. Remember the good days when I was super obnoxious and had opinions, like really annoying. I was pretty annoying. Nature is healing, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the old. Like I even pondered like watching some Braden until I remembered his censor sounds would probably bother my head too. Like, oh god, I'm trying. My head hurts. It's cool they made us sign permission slips to watch movies with a cuss word in it. Oh wow, yeah, the cussers, the filthy cussers in movie films. Guys, make sure you always call out the cussers. You go, you're a cusser. Make sure you do that. You're a cusser. You cussed. Thanks. Kill Jay. How you doing? And get really, really obnoxious about it too. Like, make sure you call those cussers out. You cussed. you, you said the freak word. I'm telling. Yeah, freaking cussers. Yeah, they're everywhere too. It's like you can't escape them. It's kind of funny. I don't like cussing. I don't personally, for my standards, I don't think it sounds good from women. For me, but I don't care otherwise. Wouldn't be me. Yeah, I think. God, what even was it I was gonna get at? I don't even remember. Oh, I'll say like some cuss words from time to time. They'll slip out, but like I don't say the really heavy ones because I don't think it's ladylike for or appropriate for me. Yeah, I'm just doing me. Anywho, I have too much norm influence to stop, but I want to. Like I think it's fine like for men too, but it's not for me. I don't judge like women who do. It's a me thing. Anywho, let's get to the film. Yo, Abby, how you doing? We're about to watch some Libertarian Kino. I hope you are ready for Alongside Night, the movie film. I hope you're getting settled in, by the way, to your home. I'm locked in. All right. Yeah, get ready for this one. I can't play any game right now. I'm too messed up. So we're just gonna be watching a film. Absolute movie. Yeah, I vape so much weed. What's up? Cheers. Whoa, that was cool. Kratom juice. Go on. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? That's you might want to be. I think this is a good opportunity for tokers to enjoy this film. Now, this movie definitely blasts my ears with the audio to begin with, which bodes well. I'm not going to complain about my headache. One single morsel more. I promise. I'm not going to complain. Did you guys know I'm sick and I have a headache? It's crazy. I don't know if you guys knew that. Sick in the head. Okay. Let me. Oh, up next is a little man. Hey, that's a good one. Okay, let's see how this. Hey, for your recovery. Thank you, Masakari. Yeah, my mom. What's crazy is my mom and I. We pray before I get on stream. And when we were done, my mom, like, instantly made me feel better about, like, as I was kind of panicking a little bit over my sickness. She instantly made me feel better because she, like, said things that I was thinking. Like, she basically read my mind and comforted me. Like, she knew exactly. I didn't even have to say anything. It was crazy, but it made me feel better. Instead of my weird, I'm dying, and here you go to the ER now. My head's gonna blow. But yeah. Okay, so tell me how this sounds. Wish my mom had superpowers. Yeah, my mom is a very spiritual lady. Plus, we're gypsies. We're ethnically gypsy, so that could have something to do with it. Mysterious powers. Yeah, I was raised around a freaking deliverance ministry, man. My mom's very spiritually in tune. Easy. Okay. Wizardry, really. Okay, tell me how this sounds. You guys like those logos? I think his audio is a little zesty for this. So tell me how it sounds, guys. Up, down, what do?
You're gonna get Chitty Chitty Bang Bang fix.
When are you gonna stop dressing like Inspector Gadget?
I'm turning it down on my end. Could be louder, that's what I figured. Is it good like that?
So,
Or should I adjust it in...
Tobias's class?
Are there ice skating penguins in hell yet?
Okay. We better. Fire.
The moon's a harsh mistress 3D, right?
You good?
Right.
Tell me when we
Good.
good.
Thought you believed in copyright.
I licensed it, just don't tell anyone. It'll hurt my reputation.
Now scanning your cash deposit. You have just deposited $100 for a total cash deposit of $11,500. Please burn the Federal Reserve note you have just deposited to complete the transaction.
Okay, that's it again. What is this? A very weird libertarian movie.
Do you wish to make another cash
We're doing a very weird libertarian movie tonight. Oh, it's...
No, you do not, Miss Danforth. Please burn your money on your own time, not mine.
Yes, Dr.
in 10.
Class, I have an announcement.
Yeah, you guys are in for a
Tobias
treat.
has left Ansonia Prep permanently to pursue a government job. Consequently,
This isn't even
no
the
longer
only one. There's
teaching
another one.
Contemporary civilization. As it is too late in the term to find a replacement, I will be taking over this class myself. Ms. Danforth.
Oh, this is
Tobias'
pretty
assignment is
bad.
the 1 minute
Killer
challenge.
Jane.
It's due today.
What topic?
The self-destruction of capitalism.
Well, that sounds fair and balanced.
The president said he's trying to save the capitalist system. Mrs. Tobias says the capitalist system can't be saved, and that progressive mutualism is a better system anyway.
This has the worst defense, biblical defense
Well,
of prostitution
since the
I've
assignment is
ever
based
heard.
on the president's address, I suggest we start by watching it.
Watching it.
Good evening.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Assalamu alaikum.
Get a load of
My
this.
fellow Americans, let me assure you that we are not witnessing the self-destruction of the capitalist.
See if your TikTok Reagan analyst.
Our current state of economic
See if you can parse this.
difficulty stems from the fear-mongering that's being sold to you. On one hand, by the revolutionary agorist cadre who wish to see the freely elected United States government collapse upon itself. And on the other hand, by the doomsday predictions of the socially irresponsible gold-worshipping economists.
Like Elliot Vreeland's father.
That's enough, Miss Danforth.
That jink.
Okay, class, I think I understand the assignment. Please upload your topics.
Listen to those high-tech sounds.
Mr. Vreeland, your topic?
I didn't do the assignment, Dr. Conkin.
Surely you must have some feelings on this subject.
I object to the premise.
Did you raise this objection to Mrs. Tobias when she assigned the topic?
She said I can assign topics when I become a teacher.
Oh, she is such a
This
bitch.
Jake Busey.
Okay, Elliot, present your rebuttal in a video due Monday morning.
Well, I said I didn't do her assignment,
That'd be
but
pretty
I
funny.
do have my own topic.
Good for you. All right, Elliot, let's see it.
Maybe it's Jerry Busey.
Economics in 1 Minute by Elliot Vreeland. Based on the book Not Worth the Continental by Dr. Martin Vreeland.
A simple equation, too much aggregation ignores human action and motivation.
With all due respect
Whoa.
to Friedrich Hayek, I think Mick Jagger said it even better. Can't get no satisfaction. You can have all the treasure of Pirates of the Caribbean piled up on a desert island.
Isn't this the coolest, most convincing thing you've ever seen?
But if you're dying of thirst, it's worth less than an ice cold six-pack.
I'm already lost. I know, right?
Your fill, you'll just move on to whatever's next on your bottomless shopping list.
I said this was weird.
Nothing is worth
It's very
anything
weird.
more than what someone else is willing to trade for it. Because they want it more than what they're giving up, and the deal can change in a heartbeat. Adam Smith got
Ew.
labor theory value completely wrong. Because how much work goes into something has nothing to do with how much someone needs it. And Karl Marx made this dumb idea even worse with his theory of exploited labor. Then John McKean's got into the stupid Hall of Fame on his idea that governments wrangled so-called business cycles like Bronco busters. The market is made up of billions.
You guys
of
are all
one-on-one
going to be
trades.
turned libertarian after
Partners
this
choosing
film.
what they want at that instant. The market is a holistic ecology. A crime against anyone, anywhere, is a crime against everyone, everywhere. There is no escaping the market's karmic justice. Whenever you replace free trade with violence,
It's just not
you
moving.
can't win, you can't break even, and you can never get out of the game. Governments everywhere tell people what they need, then use cops and soldiers against those who disagree. The people already know what they need. And the more your government tightens its grip, the more its system will slip through your fingers. Thank you.
You're turning. I suddenly want to be a libertarian. But, like, did that not convince you?
Good job, Elliot. I've read your father's book, and you managed to boil down his complex theories into a lucid series of pop culture references. Well done. Okay, class, enough class theory. We have few enough weeks until graduation, and you're going to need them. Planning on going to college next semester? Don't count on it. Because the way things are headed,
I think he got
it may not even be necessities next fall.
Kevin
Less
Sorbo
operating
for this
college.
one at some point.
For example, the dangerous rumor that the European
Oh, like,
Common Market
he
Treaty
got-
Organization is going to stop accepting the new dollar.
The black lady
That's
from Star
revolutionary
Trek
agorist
and the other
cadre
one.
propaganda. And it's designed
This program is needed now
to
more than ever that
inflict
the election
harm
is
on the
approaching. That's right.
negotiations
That's
between
right.
The Pentagon and our armed forces unions.
We have to vote
And
Libertarian.
reports from Radio Free
This is
Enterprise that
needed.
our men and women in uniform are deserting their units and being recruited as mercenaries to the revolutionary agorist cadre. Is purely revolutionary agorist cadre propaganda.
Excuse me, Dr. Conkin. Would you please have Elliot Freeland report to my office immediately?
You should write in
way,
that
Mr. Harper.
Libertarian guy who like was in a bathrobe or something. What was that old clip of that Libertarian guy?
Elliot.
He was wearing like a bathrobe. I can't remember what it
Leave with your
was.
sister.
It was funny as hell.
What happened?
Daddy's dead.
Yep, yep. Yep. Yep, yep. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Oh yeah, it looks like they filmed this in Santa Clarita.
Good job.
Near Six Flags. So that's what looks like Derek Savage. That his movies look like they're also shot there. Maybe this guy and Derek Savage were neighbors. Get a load of this intro. So he's going for almost like a James Bond thing there. Or a Spidey at noon. It is Jake Busey. You were right. He was right. I always forget what he looks like. Yeah, he was right. He called it. Wow. I didn't even know that, and I've been so Busey-pilled lately. The font choice, yeah. I like the style. Yeah, it's kind of like Spy Me at Noon. Now we have to keep in mind that the man behind this has passed away, and we have to keep his memory in our hearts. Remember his great work here. This movie is really awful. It's really bad. I feel like that understands, but yeah, that's why I was saying I vape so much we'd probably have a good time watching this. Well, I probably have a good time with that. He killed a man without the idea. Yeah, he was assassinated. He was revealing too many truths with his films here. Sitting funny to get my head off my head. Yeah, you digging this? Truth bomb. Is that his, like, kids? Did he get fruitful and multiplied? I like how obscenely long this intro is as well. It gets you pumped. Sorbo was an executive producer as well. Yeah, why is it still going? Yeah. It really gives you time, yeah, to get the vibe.
Damn the feds for forcing the driving age up to 21.
There's a Zagani cab.
Uh-oh.
Wagwan,
Vidor Towers,
what you got for me, man?
Penn and Teller, Saturday,
Oh, Rockstar man.
main stage.
Find them.
Load up the team.
Listen, if you give me counterfeits, them go on find you. Get in.
I'm gonna need a book report on this film afterwards, guys, so make sure you pay attention.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Fred, Idris Elbow.
That's a fear.
Like that little ding. You smile. See, because that means he's in the know. He's in the know.
Please, just tell us the cause of death. Died of a heart attack early this morning.
It's political suicide. I mean, it's sheer madness, Catherine. You think they'd at least be smart enough to follow Europe's example, admit that they're bankrupt, and start again.
Well, you predicted this would happen, Martin.
You think that makes me feel better about it?
There's a lot of interesting camera choices in this as
You guys have any
well.
problem getting out of school today?
Like, go to something for a second and then something else.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are back because we have a lot to go over today.
Hey, a little help.
Home Alone has a smile ding in it. I've always fond of that. It's cute. It's cute.
These stupid zippers.
It is cute.
You guys need to start packing,
There he is.
Sending this to both of you right now.
But yeah, you see like how
Today
the
is the day
whiplash
that I've been warning everyone
the
about for
camera.
most of my career.
Boom, boom, boom.
The day that the power brokers decided
Keeps
that
on your toes.
tolerating dissent from limited government radicals like me is a luxury they can no longer afford. They need scapegoats to blame. And it looks like my name just rose to the top of their list. My intelligence source tells me that the FEMA warrants for my arrest are set to be executed tomorrow, so we are leaving
That was precise,
tonight.
necessary, propelling the straight rapid pace.
Sneak out of here in disguise at 5, and at 7 we will all rendezvous at the Union Station. Have alternate IDs until we're out of the country. Honey, what is this? Is this tofu bologna?
It's all the market had.
Tofu bologna.
We're scheduled for Air Kiwi's 10 o'clock flight to Auckland. We're booked under the family code name we discussed.
Baked bologna is one of the most disgusting foods you'll ever eat, by the way. As well as fake hot dogs. Really gross.
Your father and I have overseas accounts we can tap into later.
But we have 11 million new
Definitely the
dollars in
worst thing I
gold pieces.
had in my
Definitely
vegan era.
need them for bribes.
Does he have to go? I could go.
Go where? Call it.
Freedom and weep.
Before you go to the bookstore, I want you to leave your old phone behind. Its GPS tracks you. This phone blocks the locator and scrambles your voice so NSA can't ID it.
I'm afraid I'll feel my head.
Friends in Homeland Security?
Walmart. So we asked Hal for a copy of Not Worth a Continental.
Vegan hot dogs
Hal
as well.
says
Oh yeah,
unfree trash like
they
that.
exist and they are really
Wow.
gross.
Shows you a special stock back of the bookstore.
I actually
Dad,
threw
you've
them in the
been reading
trash, I
way too
remember.
much Tom Clancy.
Just memorize his address.
Okay, gotta eat it?
Your random parts, random plants.
I thought it was
It's I think it's mainly soy filler. I think they're made out of soy. So he was incorrect about tofu. It's not that kind of soy. It's not tofu. It's weird soy.
Oh, you drive running into heels!
It's some kind of weirdo soy. Kind of funky soy. Oh, here we go, here we go. This scene is amazing.
Now, we got away with this for a long time because we had a maximum amount of freedom and maximum amount of prosperity. See, that has all changed now. And now we're poor, and we're barely making it.
Oh, LeBron.
Borrowed money. The currency
You
is very vulnerable.
be anywhere near this thing.
Change rapidly any day now.
Here we go, here we go. Here you go. Look at this, look at this.
I'd like to buy a copy of Not Worth the Continental by Dr.
Every
Mark
time.
You his kid?
He's the most libertarian looking guy on the planet, man.
You didn't do the
I can't.
counter,
Oh. Ow.
You're just like your old man.
You're not like your old man. Look, he's taking him to the back. So good.
I'll be out front. If you need me, just call.
Can I ask you something?
I don't love
Better not
non
be a
radios
diet
over it.
question.
You'd
Why
think
is there
that's
so
Stallman. Yeah, you'd think so.
Really?
No, it's just another guy like that. They like come from the
Don't
factory.
belong to me.
Dude, like on the fish tank, my favorite TTS of all time. My favorite. Regarding Zoltar was this guy looks like Reddit
This explains why the Fiat
became a
one had that
person and
problem.
that person
If there
became
was
the
some
moderator of
back,
a
any back,
subreddit.
Any sort of commodity.
Amazing.
There would be control on it because it would be a warehouse receipt, and there would be something
That applies to this gentleman too.
It's all in Rothbard.
The rest is
It's all
sold.
in Rothbard. What do they teach in the schools these days?
Laissez-faire.
Thanks for all your help, man.
Laissez-faire.
Laissez-faire. That was the scene that convinced me this movie is epic.
Hi, has there been any messages for the Rosenbaum family? We were supposed to meet up for a 10 o'clock flight, and we accidentally got separated.
I'm very sorry. The company policy
Their
prevents
film
us from
locations,
sending
yeah.
messages, but I can have the airport page them for you.
Has there been any changes or cancellations to the reservation?
No. Do you wish to
Well, it
change
seems like it's in a hotel.
No, thank you very much.
Much of it, yeah, much of it is.
How long do you think we have to wait here? He could be back any minute. I never seen the chief so pissed before. Yeah, well, you'll be seeing even more if you let the Freeland kids slip through
Yes.
your fingers again. What? My fingers? How was I supposed to know that? Shut up. Don't ever tell me to shut up again. I was running Interpol ops when you're still pooping your diaper. Are we clear?
Whoa.
I said, are we clear? Okay. Sorry. Now go check the bedrooms.
Guy's diaper pilled. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Say, it's the Breland kid. Call him.
Hey, Mom, I've been to 3 different suit stores for Dad's funeral. So I'm gonna go check a few others, but one's across town, so I may or may not be home in time. So I might just have to meet you and Denise at the restaurant.
Oh, great. We're going to be here for a while. Grab me the red apple.
Look at that. Look at the effects. Look at how cool that is. It looks so good. Midnight, please. I cannot handle you on my lap tonight. No. Oh. She's so needy right now. This is such a good shot. Uh-oh. Is that a great idea? Does it look good?
Check the bedroom. He must have been hiding out here. His gun went off while he was climbing down to the next terrace. After the case.
Because they filmed it during the day. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
He knows we want him. Listen, I'm telling the chief we need a bolo on the Freely case. We can't find him.
Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but this is a non-theatrical digital print. Internet upload prohibited. Have much time in the hotel. Yeah. I wouldn't dare upload this to the internet. Yeah.
Hi. I'd really like to
Oh, there's Philip.
So if you leave a short message, I'll call you back as soon as I can.
People are jazzed about secession. Texas did it already.
What kind of an existence is this?
Moving here for the Shire
With
Society, it's pretty clear New Hampshire's on deck.
those types of things, the types of things that are on the screens. Yeah, it's just like Blade Runner. It's just this movie is really just Libertarian Blade Runner. Oh, there he is, Ding.
Hey, lover, looking for a good time?
Do you work for yourself or a pimp?
Modern day America.
You look too young to be undercover. How old are you?
16.
I'd be raping you.
Turning tricks because you got fired from Fox News? How do I know that you're not undercover?
I'm not trouble if you're not trouble. I swear by the 5th Amendment.
Do you have someplace to stay? Somewhere quiet, clean?
And what is... You're too young to be undercover? Yeah, so this part is wildly inappropriate. And, this part shows you kind of, like... Shulman very obviously is living out his teenage... Like, what his teenage fantasy here?
What would you do for this?
Like, he was such a player.
It gets you all night with me and 2 of my sexiest friends. Girls or boys, any way you like.
And he clearly, he's a libertarian. He doesn't see how there's any problem with this.
I can tell you how I like it.
Poster on the back, what was it?
No friends, and something good to eat, a good night's rest, and coffee and cable.
What was it? I didn't see.
And could you get change back for this? I want half of it in
Bendi's, Fima's, Emiratis, Water, Aros.
Federal Emergency Management Agency Director
There's a lot.
in his address
Like,
to the National Law Enforcement
with
Association
Shulman's movies, like you
I can hear them now.
blink and you miss it.
The inner city war wages on.
Whoa.
The terrorist cyber attack on the FEMA data center is just the latest example. This revolutionary agorist cadre
He sees no problem with it.
axis of evil, drug
See,
lords,
he's a badass.
arms
Okay.
dealers, and anarchist terrorists.
The FEMA chief's appearance last night was a surprise to many who
Six-
expected
yeah.
that the director would not speak
Yeah,
in public
you can't get much more libertarian stereotype than this. You really can't.
Private memorial services will be held today for economist Dr. Martin Vreeland, who died yesterday of a heart attack.
You can
Often
tell
called the father of the
Shulman's
European
the
Common
type
Market
to be like,
Treaty Organization,
yeah,
Vreeland
I wish
became
that
a
was
close
me. He
advisor
sees
to
things
Copto, and his limited
in
government,
the news.
gold-backed money approach is credited for Europe's new economic miracle, for which he won last year's Nobel Prize in economics.
It's killer inflation today.
You know, it's
Result of a double whammy
things like
of
that.
overspending
How
on
did
foreign
he get
military obligations
Sorbo?
in 8 different war zones.
How did he get
Unlimited
BUC clearance?
Domestic bailouts for any institution,
How did he?
company,
What?
or individual suffering financial
It's
reverse.
too much. I know, right?
The highest taxes in U.S. history. The government can no longer raise enough funds to pay for social
Did
security,
anybody
veterans
really
services,
read the
public
script?
education,
Did nobody
or
care?
healthcare. With a few lucky exceptions, our major cities have become war zones, ravaged by food riots, arson, and terrorism. Our rates of unemployment and homelessness have never been worse in this, the Second Great Depression. Once the U.S. federal government began paying off foreign
Sad
creditors
violin.
with
Yeah,
funds
the tears
the Federal
streaming.
Reserve Bank created out of nothing, our economic security and civil liberties were both doomed.
Vreeland was to have addressed an anti-war death rally this morning. He is survived by his wife and 2 children.
Crying in the club.
Curtis H. Landy, president of the Armed Services Union representing enlisted personnel in the United States military forces, said today there was little he could do to prevent a wildcat
Dark
strike of the
net
country's
news.
enlisted personnel if this latest round of negotiations does not produce a contract settlement. Talks are scheduled to resume Monday at the Pentagon.
Whoa.
No, I don't want to buy
The TV doesn't matter what channel.
for Al.
Ain't nobody here.
Look at that now.
He was here yesterday.
You guys notice what?
That guy with a beard?
Nah, man.
You got
Go on with yourself before the police catch you in here.
I don't even gotta say nothing. I don't even know. Speaks for itself. Okay, I go back to reading that with the yeah.
It's kid up. Marilyn?
Instead, he reads virgin vagina in public rather than his epic good book.
And while we are here today as Americans to reject their war debt,
When I said this movie was very weird, I meant it.
right now, and from the last count on
Never doubt me again. You ever did.
vigils,
Legalize gold.
celebrations,
This movie is based.
being held in at least 85 cities and at least 40 countries throughout the world in solidarity and in honor of Dr. Martin Vreeland.
This is actually making my head hurt worse. Oh, you got mask. There you go.
Elliot Vreeland! I thought that was you.
Later, you're gonna get us both killed.
Whoa, whoa.
Stop! Hey, you! Stop! Stop!
Ding.
Oh my god, I'm such a klutz, I'm so sorry.
I'm such a klutz, so sorry.
Call it and I'm after the villain ball.
This is so good, isn't it? Isn't it? How long is this movie? It is an hour 52.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Jordan Page!
If I recall, it ends with a concert sequence. It ends in music just like that. It might actually be that song again.
You're starting to get the hang of this.
Adopt or die, right?
Right.
Laissez-faire.
What was the part?
Atlas Rosenbaum smarter than the Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper? Find out on the next hilarious episode of Atlas Doesn't Live Here Anymore.
Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper?
By remembering that just 1 ounce of gold bullion can put you in a federal penitentiary for 20 years. Even if you believe in returning the dollar to the gold standard, if you trade in gold before it's made legal, you're undermining the stability of our entire economic system.
By owning gold, you become a legal tender denier who supports drug lords, gang members, and terrorists. Be a patriot. Don't own gold, and turn in whoever tries to sell it to you.
Let me see this. Let me see it.
Gonna go viral.
I don't know.
It's not ours.
I'm talking to you.
It's so
Here,
hippie.
here.
It's
Is
not-
this real gold?
I don't. Is there
Is there a prop
master
master
here?
No prop plaza. Is this real gold?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't use it.
We're doing this to
gold.
warn people against using it.
It's not ours.
Good. I'm going to keep it for evidence.
Also, if you see there, he made endless clips of his movies. He's got, oh, you can't see it. He's got a clip from this titled "The Most Libertarian Movie Sequence Ever,"
At school today?
Yeah.
which is a scene from this
Wow, we're
film.
exposed out here.
This could be you at 16.
So, Miss Goody Two Shoes, Alter Maryland.
There's way too many
Danforth,
questions to ask about this movie.
Socialism. Just randomly decides overnight that she's gonna pick up the sign for the Revolutionary Agorist cadre and join the
Nerky
cause.
tried showing
Told
this to
you,
a bunch
man.
of high schoolers. Oh yeah, I
Ever
probably
since
did.
that economics presentation you gave yesterday, she's been
It's gotta
in
spread the
love with
word.
you. She was staring at you all googly-eyed through the whole speech.
Googly-eyed.
The girl finds you irresistible.
Well,
Such
aside
a
from
ladies'
the fact
man.
that she almost got me captured. If she can't even see the difference between my dad's limited government approach and the cadre's all-out anarchism, then she's never gonna impress me.
Clearly.
Really.
I know that I should be talking to my dad about this kind of stuff, but considering he's not here and I'm pretty much on my own, I'm
You guys
not
crying?
obvious when it comes to my family.
Why don't you tell your story to my Uncle Morris? See what he has to say.
What did Jeweler know about cloak and dagger government stuff?
Uncle Morris served in Mossad.
Tell his uncle about it.
And you're telling
It's
me
gonna
this now.
somehow groom them into thinking that the
secret,
future should be like
yeah.
this. Where 16-year-olds can
Dude,
have prostitutes
talk
and
to him
whatnot.
into-
Yeah, he's got to spread the word about
get
prostitution,
started up.
especially.
You're
Apparently
making
to 16-year-olds,
Got a problem
especially.
with that?
You burn everything.
It's
At least it's food. Here.
big,
Rot your mind a while.
the most important thing when it comes to libertarianism.
In our contact segment
Tell the
tonight,
kids about
we're
the
once again
prostitutes.
joined via the Crypto Hippie Darknet by General Jack
Crypto Hippie
Curtis,
Darknet.
the Revolutionary Agorist Cadre's Tech Strike Division. General, let me ask the question that's most asked on MonahanScott.com whenever you appear on this program. Why shouldn't my viewers regard me as giving airtime to a terrorist?
Well, that's simple, Scotty. The Revolutionary Agorist Cadre does not commit acts of terrorism. We act solely in defense of our business clients, who have the right to engage in free trade without being molested by corrupt tyrants, thieves, and prohibitionists.
Yeah, I don't mention the other kind earlier.
Freely admit to cyber attacks on the U.S. government's electronic records. Most recently, those of FEMA, destroying surveillance cameras, polluting the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, hijacking military weapons transports that protect this nation's borders.
And releasing all military personnel unharmed. Don't forget to mention that part.
So you're saying that all of your terrorist attacks are just fine because you're not a murderer?
We're saying that FEMA is a terrorist organization. We at Cadre are acting within the guidelines of the Declaration of Independence. We defend our clients' right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if we accidentally damage something or harm someone, we don't make the excuse of collateral damage the way the government does. We don't hide behind sovereign immunity. We instead arbitrate.
Don't you love how like ham-fisted the whole script
I am
is?
stuffed. A nice job on the dinner, by the way.
Oh, yeah? Not too burnt for you?
Elliot.
Uncle Mo's special cider.
Oh, the classic.
Chaim.
Chug it. Yes, 9 bags. Best viewers on UK News Reel 1.
Yeah, this is from Carmel, Israel.
Are they the best
Where I grew
viewers?
up, just southwest of the Golan Heights.
I wish I could have some
You know, my
those
Uncle
best
Morris and
viewers.
my dad had their own apple.
9 bags. Tell
Used
them to
drink
come
this
over
stuff
here.
every single night with dinner.
Yeah, that was
Tell
before
them to watch some libertarian movie.
his parents died in a bus explosion in Tel Aviv. Zichronam livracha. Sorry to connect everything, but have
Freaking
you
awesome.
consider that your family might be already dead?
I can't believe that the president would kill my family in cold blood because my dad criticizes his policies.
The decision doesn't have to come from the president. Sometimes a rendition gets out of hand. I want you to face that possibility. Even though there are sound reasons that they're probably still alive.
I understand, but what do you suggest?
I think you already know.
Your cadre.
Whoa.
The chairman doesn't really like to take cases of this sort, but considering that your father was at stake, he decided to help.
Chairman?
Of the Revolutionary Agorist Cadre.
You're being shipped out to auxiliary tonight.
Scuba gear?
Claustrophobic?
Agoraphobic. Phil, can you hang on to something for me? Keep it safe?
Sure. I'll hang it in my closet for safekeeping.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Shalom Yitcha.
Good luck, bro.
Bye-bye.
Whew.
This is pretty cool. I'd hang out in there.
know who's not on the FEMA most
That was
wanted
such a
list?
cool sequence.
So nobody uses real names around here. You can call me Goldman. Password? Swordfish.
And get a load of this compound.
Dr. Goldman.
Get a load of this
How are you, Danny?
compound, man.
Good. You're cleared through to registration.
Thank you. How's your granddaughter?
She just got a full ride to George Mason.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Goldman. I'll buzz you in.
Here we are. Have a seat. The computer will guide you through the registration process. I'll be back in 30 minutes.
Laissez-faire, now live.
Yes.
Welcome to Auxiliary. We hope your stay with us is pleasant and profitable. Before the cadre can do any business with you,
You
must
friggin'
agree to a
Plotagon.
general submission to arbitration. Please touch the screen to continue.
He's your brightest student? He's brilliant, Jack.
Operations like this
Put him
always
through George Mason.
use
I think he'd
Plotagon.
outpace even his father. He's barely 16. Joan of Arc was leading armies into battle at 16.
I'd feel safer using Lorimer. She's already proven herself as an operative.
If her name pops up on the FEMA arrest list, we might be able to use Deanne and Elliot as our Trojan horses for our raid on Utopia.
But as of now, Major Chin, this raw
Major
recruit is
Chin.
the only way into FEMA's domestic Guantanamo. Murray, you tell him about it?
I will. And you're right, he's our man, even if he's just a kid.
Sure, we call the Asian
let
guy
Lorimer
Major Chin.
Pulling together some leads on your family. I should be able to give you some information by tomorrow.
Thanks.
So what name did you register under?
Atlas Rosenbaum.
In that case, A is A. Well, you're on your own until tomorrow afternoon. Take a look around, do some shopping.
Shopping?
Very on the nose. His whole thing is very, very on the nose.
Nothing is more dangerous than technology, which is fast and cheap. It can fall into the hands of people with no values, though. Professor Rand and his son have developed the ultimate nanotech weapon, but they will be stopped as easily as flipping a switch.
Yeah.
I am the Silicon Assassin.
Definite
This
Rand
is
head.
the project you began, Professor Rand. We are self-aware clouds made up of microscopic, computerized foglets able to configure sensors and manipulate matter using a network of smart dust particles.
That's so boring. Let's just introduce ourselves. I'm Deadly Tween. Lady Twilight. And I'm the happy one, Bubble Blonde Girl.
My son gave his life creating all of you. I hope the experiment was worth it.
We're here to restore liberty to America, Professor.
The last.
We're just listening to the voices of the enemy on the radio.
Again, the stylistic choices.
You know what, Professor? You can bring up holographic projections of those idiots we were listening to, and they...
Whoa. Oh, babe. It's smoking hot babe time.
You're staring at me.
It's staring at me.
Sorry, I'm making you uncomfortable.
What's up, Macro?
No. Wait.
We're watching a really weird Libertarian movie
Us
tonight.
anyways.
I hope you're having a good one. I'm glad to see you as always. This is a very weird Libertarian movie called Alongside Nite. It's not very good. In fact, I'd say it's very bad. It's fun. It is funny though. See, it's one of those so bad it's funny type flicks. It's very strange. I decided to put this on because I've got a big, massive headache today and not feeling much gaming. So, I might as well watch one of the weird movies I have on the back burner. Gold only. Yeah, this is a very weird movie.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, he's got a little Easter egg back there. That's his other movie we have to watch called Lady Magdalene.
I could go. Can I join you?
Sure. But I don't think I'll be very good company right now.
They better get lost. Oh, I hope so.
Anything you can talk about?
It hurts like hell.
I'm a very empathetic person.
Talking about life problems to a beautiful
I hope it
stranger
gets
in the
lost.
secret underground.
Nothing weird about the truth. Yeah, you're gonna be, if you're not a libertarian yet, you will be by the end of the night.
Didn't you?
Everybody's gonna be convinced here.
I just got here myself and I'm getting a pretty bad case of culture shock. Last night, I almost walked in on an orgy.
So, who aren't you?
What?
One around here using
Are you guys
your name, so who aren't
feeling
you?
the chemistry here?
I'm not Lorna.
Well, I'm not Alex.
Figures. Hey, get your mind off your troubles for a little while. You want to go to the mall?
Vitamin E and niacin. Where does vitamins? Okay. Yeah, I was actually wondering, like, what supplements or remedies would help it. Because Kratom ain't working. I was freaking bad. I took a Excedrin or something today, too, and it only took the edge off a little bit.
Son, what do you think?
I think it'd be easier to hide Mount
I need
Rushmore.
I need to get lots of supplements. I don't have any vitamin D, and I know that I need that. I've been taking iron. Drink a lot of water. Take niacin. He makes me sleep good too. Okay. I'll keep those in mind. For sure then. I broke my fever earlier, and then it came back.
Hey, would you like to try a free stateless sweet sample?
Sure.
Totally.
Thank you.
This looks like a lovely mall. Mex, I can.
We specialize in providing south-of-the-border workers protection
Bro, I
from scams, violence, and oppression by the coyotes, drug gangs, and the joys.
It's T3 without K in it.
No, a
Hey.
gentleman deals in neither frontier guards nor ketchup. I am a cannabis.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Flesh?
My dear sir, no. I am a cannabis, not a cannibal. I cultivate
Whoa.
the finest hybrids in cannabis sativa. Have a pack of rainbow joinettes.
Cannabis, not a cannibal.
Thanks.
What kind of a mall is this?
The first definition of libertarian is
Whoa.
anybody who calls himself one. Definition number 2, anybody who agrees with me. Now you'll notice that each of these serve totally different
Oh yeah, magnesium rules. That helps my leg cramps. Probably would help. I might dig around for my magnesium. I'll dig around for that. It's a good idea, because, yeah, it helped me with my leg cramps back in the day. Bigly.
Liberty Coin. My friend's dad was a big fan of you guys.
My legs.
Dr. Martin Vreeland.
The man who saved Europe?
Tell your friend I'm sorry.
Nice.
Pro-life.
Sex is pro-life.
Here we go.
The social conservative, anti-porn, anti-prostitution position is right out of the Anti-Sex League in George Orwell's novel 1984. It's a Soviet mindset designed to put the individual's most personal choices under government control. The Male urge is designed to be excessive, precisely to ensure survival of the human species. Both prostitution and pornography serve God's first commandment, be fruitful and multiply. Someday Heidi Fleiss's call girl ring will be seen by the feminists as the implementation of a woman's right to own her own body.
If the Supreme Court was serious about Roe v. Wade being a Ninth Amendment ruling, it would always include a woman's right to engage in sex for profit.
Right on.
Y'all get that?
Here are today's exchange rates for your gold liberty. Would you prefer Emiratis, Yuan, or Euros?
All three?
You get 40 Emiratis, 600 Euros.
Who is being fruitful and multiplying prostitute?
500 Yuan.
Like, that's the only thing I...
Much.
There was a lot to pick at there.
For a bank and
But
Merkle card.
that...
Thanks.
Who's being fruitful and multiplying by watching porn?
So let me get this straight. I could go and buy everything off your shelves, head on over to a schoolyard and sell it to 11-year-olds, and you don't have a problem with that.
Yes, I have a problem with that. So, if you
This
buy
movie
our drugs, please don't.
It's enhancing my headache.
You don't want to sell me that sticks. You want to go home and
More
reset
so
your life.
than I had expected.
You think
That
drugs
might
are more
take the edge
dangerous
out.
than plumbing acid? Or scissors or cars or thousands of other deadly things? You might choke someone with a rolled up newspaper if that was the last weapon available.
Pro-gooning cinema, yeah?
You're the one who has to answer
It's
for anything that you buy.
It's a pro-gooner,
something that I'm not getting
libertarian. You know, gooning multiplied from libertarianism. So
Let's try as teachers.
Well, class, that about wraps up our First Amendment, and I'm going to leave the second to Miss Applebottom.
That is Miss Applewater. Okay, the Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of
I don't
a
want to be
free
mean to
state.
this
The right of the
smoking
people to
hot
keep
babe.
and bear arms
She's
shall not be
very handsome looking.
Now, this right is an incredible amendment to have because our right to bear arms is all that stands between us and complete social chaos.
Whoa, whoa! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Another round?
Another round?
What about that?
Let's go back to the school shooter simulator. Another round? Rock on.
Man, after this place, I believe you if you tell me some of
The
your self
gun peanut.
Roughly
Nukes
the
are
same
us.
blast as Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but with a far smaller yield than our
Gun-
fusion fusion device. And after 7 days, no radiation, guaranteed.
And the plutonium's included?
Well, there's a guy down the promenade who sells yellow cake. You'll have to use his centrifuges, but you use our engineers at the
centrifuges.
excavation site. I mean, look, here, we got the greatest tool mankind has ever created for grand scale engineering. And what do people do with it? Blow up cities.
You sold
You're
these
trying to make it look like the text following the contour of the
know why you're
nuke.
worried.
They totally failed at. They failed at a lot of
You'll
things
need to
with
wait
this
15
film.
days while the cadre runs a background check.
Why did he try to do a walk-in voice? I didn't catch on to that. That's that is kind of, yeah.
This is a G-rate alert.
Whoa,
Attention,
there's Plotagon.
This is a G-rate alert. We are commencing evacuation immediately. Remain calm. We have a firm 2 hours
Whoa.
until the G-rate. All visitors
This
will
is
please
exactly
report
like
to
the autism
terminal for
videos I watch.
evacuation to their points of origin. Attention, please. This is a G-rate alert.
Like some
Attention,
autism
please.
like channels they make
This is a G-rate alert.
like
We are
fake.
commencing.
Oh, look at the masks they make. Like videos where it's like a fake warning for like a natural disaster or a nuke warning or something. Whoa, smooches. They make things like that, a lot like that. It's plotted on too. It's like that you just copy pasted one of those over a movie.
What's wrong?
We've located your family. Your father is free and unharmed.
Just my father?
Your mother and your sister are alive. Unharmed, we think, but...
But what?
Unharmed, we think.
2 women we have tentatively identified as Catherine and Denise Freeland have been confined at FEMA's Utopia prison.
But FEMA went with my mom and sister. They think my dad's dead.
Possibly to prevent your family from taking your father's place at yesterday's demonstration. Elliot, these are powerful people, and they're playing a desperate game to remain in power.
Great. FEMA's on one side and you cadre on the other. My family's just...
Stuck in the middle of the road, getting hit by traffic on both sides. I'm sorry, Elliot.
So do I have to sign a contract in blood to find out where my dad is?
He's at your apartment.
I'm going to Vegas.
Perfect. No one will be looking for me there.
You know what? I think she could use bangs. I think she could... She looked better if she got bangs. I kind of have a pet peeve for that kind of hair anyway, where it's like super flat.
I thought we were supposed to evacuate the terminal.
I don't like that style. Kano style. Yeah, get the really short one. Oh, that would be rough on this poor girl. Oh, that would be rough. I don't think anybody really... I understand. I heard her justify that it's her style. She gets if people don't like it.
This isn't.
I always admire that. People are like, I know people
I'm the headmaster.
don't get it, but I do it because I like it.
The underground was originally built by the Mormons.
I've rarely seen that pulled off.
Syndicate expanded it in the 1930s. Then in the 1960s, Howard Hughes turned it into the world's largest fallout shelter. But word is, he never even visited it.
You would think the city would know there's a luxury hotel and shopping center underneath their downtown.
Yeah, you'd think so. However, we had an underground called Aurora in an abandoned New York City subway tunnel. Ran it almost 4 years without anyone noticing. Corruption of public officials does have its upside.
Why would anyone ever think that Las Vegas was more decadent and corrupt than New York?
Laissez-faire.
Laissez-faire.
I gotta go get some for my friend that my dad wants.
Is anyone even home?
Spike's here.
You know, maybe if I chopped my bangs all the way up, I'd stop pulling my hair. Maybe I should do that. Get me to stop tugging. I'm like, what is that? That's
Hello?
interesting. Having an electronic dog
Hello?
snarl alarm.
It's me. Hello? Mr. Gross? It's Elliot.
Yeah, I'd just be pulling at the little stubs. And just... Nothing's gonna stop me from doing that until I replenish my fidget spinner problem. And I train myself to reach for that or something instead. Or if I get Play-Doh. If I have just Play-Doh sitting here and I make cool shapes. Anything to stop doing that, because I can't. I keep doing it.
Jacket?
Yeah. Coffee's freezing.
Turn to the crack, reach for the crack instead. Develop healthy habits. Try crack instead. Stop pulling your hair out. So badass.
I don't like this. Just give me a second to get my stuff, then we're just gonna get out of here, okay?
I have to use the bathroom.
Can it wait? Okay, well, it's down the hall, through the master
An
bedroom.
electrified hairband that shocks you if you reach for it. Ooh, nice. New Lethal Waste Jams upload. Probably more hard rockin' doo-doo songs. We had an album called Back in Scat. Which makes me laugh. Back in Scat. Uh-oh.
Who is it?
Philip's uncle.
There goes the uncle. It's passed away. Had to turn my phone sound on in case I have an interruption here.
No.
Back in Scat. Dumped in shat. I'm really happy for Lethal Waste Jam's Fatally
What's
Demonic.
supposed to smell like, right?
I saw that he, Moik, is getting a lot of subscribers. I'm happy for him. Glad to see he's getting some reach. He showed off his cute cats in one of his last uploads. And I have not watched the video of him taking a whiz. I don't dare click on that.
Elliot! Oh! Oh, it's good to see you.
How you doing? Oh, you look like you need a hot shower.
Yeah, I like you smell like a rose.
Dad, this is Lorimer.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How do you know this guy?
It's a long story.
The U.S. government can't convince its soldiers to return to base.
Watch my speed.
About a quarter of the
Watch
United
him take a
States Armed
pass.
Services have already joined up with the revolutionary Agarist cadre, who doesn't have to spend its money repaying oil.
He once
loans to
uploaded a video a
Iraqis,
long time
Iranians,
ago.
or Kurds.
Exactly.
In a smoke alarm beat. Oh, those are really in style. Everybody has got their smoke alarm beats.
Enough gold to float a new hard currency.
Only if you're the new U.S. Treasury Secretary.
Yeah,
Fatally Demonic once
because
uploaded a
European
video of him
finance
trying to
ministers
poop, like
trust
Braden.
me to warn them if the U.S. starts devaluing our assets.
All
again.
it was him
Grab Mom and Denise and
trying
try to
to
grab me
poop.
for
He let out like
my
one
fridge.
fart for us, and then
Initially,
he
FEMA just
got frustrated and
wanted
turned
to
the
follow us
camera
from attending the rally, but then the president needed me, and I didn't change
It's so
FEMA's been
content
searching for your mother, sister,
epic.
and you.
Thank you,
on my
thank you,
behalf.
Fatally Demonic.
They told me that all three of you were kidnapped by the cadre just to blackmail me so I wouldn't take the job.
Since I'm here, that's an obvious lie.
Obviously.
It has to be.
You know,
FEMA
you
my
sound
Mom
kind of
and
like
Denise.
me.
They showed up at my school
Yeah,
looking for me, and I heard one say to put a bolo out on me. Only a police agency
That's so
like
good.
FEMA would use
That's
a
so
term
good.
like that.
That was all it was.
That would be the FEMA director. The president has asked him to personally take care of our problem until my family's returned safely. Good news, Director. You don't have to look for my son. He's...
Freeze!
Whoa.
Stand down, Agent Shalhoub.
Both of you, inside. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Left foot further forward. Relax the right arm a bit. Haven't I taught you anything, Deanne?
What a strange looking gentleman.
Chief, do you know this girl?
I never really have. Even though she's my only child, Well, if you're intent on committing patricide, Deanne, then do it. Otherwise, let Dr. Vreeland and me get down to our business.
Don't.
You wouldn't tell me that if you knew how lethal he was.
Chief, listen to my son. Just don't.
Deanne.
Midnight,
when you
please.
left, you took something from my safe. I need it back.
She's desperately trying to get in my lap.
Talk about when we get home.
Do you really think I'd go home with you after what you did to Mom?
We'll discuss your
Whoa.
mother later. Deanne.
Oh, this makes me want to watch
Right
Vampire
now,
Who
you are an
Loves
outlaw.
again.
You've stolen valuable
I'll
fiend
let stand
property.
up.
There is no way that even I could stop the chain of events that will occur.
Is he like a werewolf man?
But to get it back,
Rants?
come home, nothing more will come.
It's reminded of that. It was the whole, you killed my dad stuff. Midnight, please.
Yeah,
please.
over your dead
Stop.
body.
Can you just hold off on killing your daddy? I need a moment with mine.
Director, may I have a moment, please?
I bet your head button my ankle.
FEMA agent with the director? He was in our apartment. He was
I
looking for
swear,
me when I managed to
like,
slip
I'll lie down and Midnight will come up to me and she will make it a point
So was my
to
school's headmaster,
headbutt
Dr.
my
Conkin.
boob.
He made sure to give me a grand tour. of
You
the
need a
secret
vampire
lair.
who loves Encore. Yeah, we actually should watch that again.
Trying to
Like,
get to me to
F
get to you?
it, let's watch it again.
So the Padre had this girl watching you, and her father has FEMA watching me. Yeah.
Might have been some details we didn't pick up.
Clearly, you're the key player who decides whether government has money to pay the army or go out of business.
Loved it person.
Both of us are being played.
We don't have time to figure that out right now. Heck, we could hear a gunshot at any second. Dad, the cadre told me that FEMA has Mom and Denise in a secret prison.
All right. Take the girl
She
with
still ain't stopping.
See if you can find out if the Cadre lied about this prison. I'm not
You gonna
gonna
sit
choose
next
sides
to
until
me?
I know who kidnapped my family.
I have a
Whoever
co-pilot?
did that chose my side for me. The other one.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't
Go
want to leave
ahead.
you with the FEMA director and his little attack dog, especially if they're as lethal as she says they are.
Okay, okay. Midnight is... Okay, and she will not stop trying to get in my lap. No, I thought she could squeeze herself next to me, but no.
We're leaving.
She wants to watch the movie.
You going to let them go?
Okay, the worst part about her being on my lap. Okay, now you're...
They're leaving.
This isn't over.
I know it is.
Oh, she's burying herself in me. She's burying her head in me. Look at that.
Tea, gentlemen?
Yes,
Oh. And she's doing it again. She's stuffing her head.
His word can't be trusted. He'll find a reason to have Agent Shalhoub step out, and in minutes,
Yes.
the squad
She's so
members will be
needy.
searching for us.
Oh my god. Worst part is that her claws are out. She doesn't put her claws in. So she likes to,
Evening.
adjust herself.
The car you called for is here.
I didn't call for a car.
She's such a sweetie, though. Oh, God.
Get in.
Get out. I gotta love Neil's presence on screen. He had like a star quality
Coleman thought
to
it would
him.
be a good idea if I waited for you.
Does my dad know your cadre?
I try to give him plausible deniability.
Dad trust you so much.
I was the RA at George Mason who let your dad sneak your mom into his dorm room.
Star power, yeah.
FEMA, I recognize that agent getting out of the car. Region 2 office.
How about libertarian ideals?
Get us out of here now.
They still might not be sure.
No, they're sure. The driver saw me. Her name's Melissa Tobias. She was my current events teacher.
T, do you have me? On visual aid? I'm feeling the van. Right behind you. Federalist for sure, T.
Oh, the
Take
Ross
cover from
again,
the apartment
too.
from now. Copy? Copy, A. burning that next traffic signal. I'll give you a 3-second warning.
3-second warning.
What's going to burn?
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Whoa.
Magnesium.
Magnesium.
Beautiful girls on the strip.
The road was wet, the night was dark, my car was sounding old.
Was sounding old?
A lonely spot, my engine.
This song rules. Ooh, that's a bop. I don't think there's enough "Don't Tread on Me" signs.
George Mason. Yeah. Doc, Dr. Al, got him for you. Thanks. Okay. Good luck. I have news for you both. They're waiting for us in the conference room.
We started getting reports over a year ago. FEMA was building a secret luxury prison
Turn on me,
for
you
high-ranking
greedy.
targets, codenamed Utopia. But we could never get a lead on where they were building it. It seems they are as accomplished at hiding large facilities as we are.
Then, just before Utopia became operational, Princess Leia over there brought us the plans to the Death Star.
This was on the thumb drive you brought to us. I'm bringing it up on all your monitors now.
That's what you stole from your dad's safe?
My father started keeping file copies at home after the cadre launched their cyber attack on FEMA records.
This is a list of those who were to be secretly arrested over the weekend and detained at Utopia. We intercepted the following through other channels just this morning. Major?
I'm sorry, Deanne.
I was expecting this.
On that first arrest list, FEMA didn't arrest Mr. Gross. We found him. They killed him, made it look like suicide.
It was suicide. As my chief of staff, General Gross simply knew too much to allow himself to be captured.
So then FEMA did arrest Philip. They have him locked up with my mom and sister?
Yes. We are now ready to raid Utopia, but we need the two of you to help us.
You need me? You guys are the ones with the army. How can I help you?
Utopia is booby-trapped in the event of a direct assault. We have to disable its defenses from the inside.
We need 2 Trojan horses whose names are on the FEMA arrest list, who are not already dead or captured, who don't have any secrets we can't afford to lose, who are allied with us
and who are unlikely to crack under fire.
Yes.
So how invested are you guys in this plot?
If you guys have any sort of profile on me,
You guys
you already know what my
on the edge of your seat,
When do we leave?
already getting to work on that book report.
Let's get to work. We've got a lot to learn.
To begin with, captured FEMA personnel records indicate that they have a field agent named Wing, who physically resembles Major Chen. We've cloned
Wing?
Wing's ID. Major Chen has memorized his
Like
service
the
record well
famous
enough to
Asian
pass as
lady
one of their
singer?
Field agents.
Under God, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. This operation
Can't wait for
is a
Ding to
statist
show up.
victim rescue. This Agarist
Because
SPR
because
begins at 0545.
Asian names.
Utopia Prison is a building embedded within the Al Gore
We have
Global
Chin, we
Atmospheric
have Wing,
Carbon
we have
Reduction
Ding.
Facility in Henderson.
23 trillion new dollars of your tax money at work.
Commandos
A few
will
chapters
stage
written,
hidden
never
near
been so
Utopia's
captivated by a story since
knock it
Avatar
out,
2.
and surround the FEMA
And
command
that's
shack.
right.
After receiving confirmation of this, my vehicle will depart Nobody's Road at 0600.
I wonder if there actually are
reaching
letterbox
Utopia
reviews
by
for this
standard
thing.
operating procedure for entering prisoners.
At the signal from Chin, our commandos will assault the guard station, knocking out all FEMA officers, incapacitate but not kill, simultaneous to Chin taking the FEMA command suite. Chin will establish microwave relay with the command helicopter, then proceed to break into the FEMA armored monitor booth. The command helicopter will laser the video to the dish back here on Mount Charleston for relay to major TV outlets as soon as the raid is completed. You should have our signal by 0615. When the command helicopter receives video confirmation that Utopia is secure, we will inform the bus to move in. Major Chin and the command helicopter will lead prisoners to a point where all our people on the ground can board the prisoners. With any luck at all, we'll be heading home by 0720. Lieutenant LaRue.
Any last-minute updates on ground resistance, General?
Well, nothing new. The on-call garrison is 3 miles away.
That guy's cool.
Once your group cuts off the relay tower, the garrison can't be called anymore.
Let's check their 28 written
this
reviews.
security system
They're
relies on a
largely
handful
half-star
of
rated,
trusted
so
men
like
and
a
electronic
half,
control.
like one half of a
Mr.
star.
Powers wants as few witnesses to his private concentration camp as possible.
The fact that he's willing to see his own men killed rather than have any of the prisoners escape verifies this.
Did anybody? Yeah. Oh wow.
A question. So, what is the main point of this mission? Is it to rescue the prisoners or to expose the
Anybody-
existence of the prison?
Exposing the existence of the prison.
Not only is this
The American
ham-fisted
people need to
and
know the truth.
So the lives of the prisoners.
anybody
mean
see the
nothing?
problem with
Prisoners and my family are expendable? We're all just pawns in the power struggle between the government and the
16-year-old
cadre?
with the prostitute?
Tree of Liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood
Like, are we
of
crazy or
patriots
something?
and
Is-
tyrants. It is its natural manure. Thomas Jefferson wrote that in 1787. It is as true today as it was 23 decades ago.
I won't lie to you, Elliot. I'll do everything in my power to save the prisoners.
Like, man,
But
that,
we're not doing this for personal reasons. We're doing this
Good
to
Lord.
press the reset button on the American revolution.
or a virgin vagina?
Very well. See if you can catch another hour of
there's-
sleep.
Dismissed.
Cinematic equivalent being force-fed rhinoceros diarrhea. Well, that's funny.
I'm going out to watch for the signal.
Oh, that's good. It is that bad.
Anyone in Utopia you're trying to rescue?
Like, this makes
you doing this?
Neil Breen look like a
To
genius.
expose my father for what he really is.
He is.
That's what my mother was trying to do when he killed her.
But you said your mother killed herself with sleeping pills.
My mother found out about this prison. She was going into my father's safe to take the evidence, the thumb drive, to give to some cable news reporter when he caught her at it. He had her committed to a mental institution where they began to do electroshock therapy on her, the kind that causes memory loss. After the
Watch
second
Red
time,
Letter Media. I'm a very casual viewer.
she'd been
Yes,
saving
like
up
I like I really
I saw the
relate
thumb drive
to
right after the funeral.
Mike's
She told me to say the combination
laugh
in case
attack
anything went wrong.
watching the old women.
Why'd
All
you
the
take it to
things wrong
cadre
with her.
instead of the reporter?
I'm pretty sure it was
I
his
also
fault.
I
He lost his nerve and
found
jumped off my
2 great movies through them.
cadre.
That's how I found out about Dinner in America and what was it that that movie with Travolta as the autistic guy, which I fell in love with that movie too. Only know of Neil Breen from them. I found Neil Breen before they, or I didn't find them, at least find him at least through them. I actually can't even remember where I found out about him. I don't even know. Maybe someone who watches Red Letter Media sent him to me? I don't know. Yeah, Mike dying laughing at elderly women with osteoporosis. Yes, I love that. Because I relate to that. I do that. I know that feeling too well.
Captain Phyllis says we're
Everybody's like, that video is so good too. It sends me into a laughing fit. Like, it's infectious. But yeah, I like Red Letter Media. I just don't watch anything lately. I don't know
They're
why.
ready. Remember, you must remain absolutely still, no matter what, while you're in the vestibule.
Al Gore. It's the Al Gore facility. You guys really invested. You guys, like, on the edge of your seat right now, watching this very slow sequence that's very drawn out. I'm thinking, like, yeah, this is epic. Best thing about this gentleman is that he was very, very convinced he was a visionary. I'm thinking autism here. I'm thinking Mr. Schulman had something going on in his head. Puking with anticipation. I'm vomiting. Mr. Schulman also has a whole bunch of uploads on his channel about one of his relatives who was a violinist or something. Like a shit ton. So that I think he was interesting in the head. His special interest, I think, was definitely libertarian ideals and prostitution.
Wait a second. This is the Vreeland kid? Yeah, so? Christ, I wish the chief would make up his mind. They took out the other two not just an hour ago.
My mom and sister aren't here.
Shut
Interesting
up,
in the head, yeah.
You'll speak when you're spoken to.
Put it that way, you know.
We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, that's right.
It's not always a bad thing. Gosh darn it, there's something going on in mine.
Deanne? Is that you? I haven't seen the chief's little girl since she was 12. I saw your name on the list, but I didn't think the chief would go through with it.
Well, my father doesn't believe in showing favoritism.
Do we skip old home week, Purnell? Like I said, where do you want them?
The holding cell. Until I process them through.
Should not be interesting in the head, LM. That, but unironically. You know what? It makes the world go around. Makes the world more interesting. I was just going on about how much I hate normals. I don't hate normals. I just don't get them.
Yeah, make you a fresh pot.
I like people who are a little bit different. I just can't relate. Even if it's a different breed of autist or brain thing. That's where it's at. Me talking to normals, I sleep. Me watching alongside Nite. Yippee! That's right. That's right. Much rather watch this Kino than go to public places and speak to people. I'm gonna make this better, so play it out a Fidgy Spinny. A Fidgy Spinny. Alright. I gotta get a new Spinny. Gotta dig it out of my diaper. And then go, I left it there. Don't ever do that shit. Man, we still drawing this out.
Get this out of me.
Got 17 minutes.
Alright, wish me luck.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh, don't show the password. Whoa, that's a cool effect. Dang.
We got the signal.
Okay.
We got Major Chen's signal, General. Start recording. Set up your laser link with our receiver on Mount Charlton. Copy. Let them know downstairs that we're getting it.
We've got it, Lieutenant.
Start recording and relay content. Sergeant Jones, tell Guardian Angel we have it.
That's correct, Guardian.
We have it.
A perfect signal.
Midnight, you ain't doing that again.
Philip, it's Elliot. Can you hear me?
I will pet you.
I'm on the intercom in the prison office. I'm with the cadre and we're gonna bust you out. But you gotta listen to me carefully. You don't have much time.
Right, they're getting there.
Hey.
He's falling asleep.
The cadre have taken over the office. The guards are watching replays so they can't see or hear anything. Okay, you got a few minutes to walk around freely. Do you still follow?
Yeah.
I run out of coffee. I'll be back.
That's in violation of protocol. We never open the door.
I can't function without coffee. I'll
Whoa.
be back.
He's not hell
The
out
only
of
doors you can
coffee.
get out of are through the monitor booth itself.
I don't understand.
Phil, you gotta start rounding people up. Once we've taken out the guards, we'll come back and
Oh,
get
wait,
you.
wait. That-
Make sure they dress
what are you
warmly,
doing?
okay? Oh, shit!
Elliot, what's wrong?
That guy just reading his book.
Hey, Larry, more coffee.
Whoa. Oh, no. Chin, no. Not Major Chin. Anybody but Major Chin.
Try to stall them. Go! You have to finish before the soldiers start. Only the correct sequence will prevent implosion. Sequence is 4.
4. Chin?
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
Chin, what's the
I
pattern?
didn't know it'd be so tragic. Yeah.
Chin, what's the pattern?
Chin. Oh.
Brilliant.
What was going on down there now?
I asked you a question. Who are you with? You have 3 seconds to answer before we take this place into rubbles. 3, 2.
Okay, the cadre.
How many of you are there? And where are the rest? You have made your last mistake. Start countdown.
Wait.
I don't have all day long. What is it? Make it quick.
Straightforward offer. You guys can walk out of here rich men. I've got 30 ounces of gold that I can give to you and you can split it between yourselves. If necessary, we'll give you more later. Just let the prisoners go. Disappear. Okay? Here, I even have the money right here.
You don't need to. I believe you. I know you guys are all...
Got home from my tournament. Oh, awesome, Ramsar. Glad to see you. Thank you for the game, by the way.
No.
As a libertarian, I approve of this choice of movie. You a fan of Alongside Nite?
You live or die.
This is where you're wrong, kid.
I did used to be a libertarian. Big fan of Ron Paul.
We're completely cut off. They must be all over the place.
Implement sequence prime.
No, wait.
And a hardcore libertarian since Ron Paul. Yeah, I love Ron. I absolutely love Ron. Still do.
And there is nothing you can do about it. But
this movie is very weird, though. Very strange.
At the same time.
What is it?
There is a baby inside the compound.
Endgame Alex Jones next. Oh, I love Alex Jones. He made a movie? Did he make a movie? I want to watch the Alex Jones movie. Alex Jones Infinity War?
Please don't blackmail me. If you don't take him out with you,
Guardians of the InfoWars Galaxy?
he will lie here.
The globalists and the New World. Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
I'll go wake up his bed.
No, don't. You have a prisoner named Philip Gross.
For the record.
My fellow Pentecostal Alex Jones. I'm sure he's got some Kino up his sleeve.
He's dead.
The party started the implosion sequence. We need to get this door open now.
Well, he died before he could finish telling me the pattern. Without the right pattern, it triggers the implosion anyway.
He's got to open the door. He's sending a baby out to me.
Sending a baby up. And in the baby. There's the baby, okay.
Philip's still in there.
Don't you understand? There's nothing else we can do. And we buried alive.
Whoa.
Get out now.
Whoa.
Okay, I think I can get to the left.
Man, they're really selling this. Aw, the cute baby. Aw. Hey, the camera's on Parkinson's, yeah. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh, that is nasty. Ooh.
I have the last part of the transmission for you, sir.
When we play Resident Evil 5, we need to co-op since the game is like unplayable with the CPU. Oh, I'll figure that out, Ramsar. I'm terribly sick right now, still, and I'm probably not in the mood for. I actually had to watch this movie because I wasn't feeling like gaming because my blasted headache.
This is it now.
But I will let you know.
You know what this means.
I'll get back to the online gaming for sure, like I was saying.
This is it, man. I hope you know what this means.
I hope the tournament went
Coming
well,
to you
by the
live
way.
via the Crypto Hippie Darknet.
Tonight I'm tired from Street Fighter. Hopefully we can soon. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Good afternoon,
Definitely
ladies
we'll hit
and
you up.
Welcome to the premier news conference
You
of
won,
the
congratulations.
cadre. First, we hope, of many.
That rules.
I'm Dr. Murray Conkin, chairman of the cadre's board of directors. To my far right, General Jack Gurdon of the cadre's tactical strike force. On my right is a man
We already had a W there.
Recognized. A man we all thought was no longer among the living. Nobel laureate in economics, Dr. Martin Vreeland.
Something crazy is about to happen, if I recall.
Dr. Vreeland's son, Elliot. I'm going to pass on making a statement about our goals and mission at this time, referring you instead to the folios I handed out earlier. After a few brief statements from each of us, we will open the conference up to questions. Let's start by hearing from Dr. Vreeland.
That slow-mo is interesting.
My first duty is to explain to you all that my
Cut to the man himself.
death was part of a cover story I planned, hoping to arrange an escape out of the country for my family. For some
Nice
time,
coughing.
I've been allowing myself to be
I like
deceived
that.
by the moral corruption that beset our constitutional republic. I've allowed myself to support officials who have betrayed the very oaths they have
Now he looks
taken
kinda
to serve
suspicious.
not themselves or special interests, but the general welfare of their bosses, the people of the United States. I have never been an anarchist. I have always believed constitutional limited government is the best protection for individual liberty, much like
Yeah, that
our
person's still
founding
coughing.
fathers. I was ready to work with the government to ensure that they could resume meeting its military payroll. I met with the director of FEMA, Lawrence Powers, to begin that process. But the revolutionary Agorist cadre finally showed me the truth, that it was not the government that I believed in, but these so-called anarchist terrorists who actually live up to the founding principles that I have taught my entire adult life. And I trust that the American people will do the right thing when they finally learn the truth.
Whoa! What? Whoa! I gotta say, I did not see that coming. Definitely did not see that coming.
Thank you. You just killed my father.
Just roll her eyes. Here comes our good guys, government, bad guys. Hell yeah.
So the cadre do not plan to hold elections?
Actually, no. We'll offer our services to anyone who wants us to protect them. And if they don't like the job we're doing, they're free to fire us and hire someone else. The same goes for the American servicemen and women who comprise our armed forces.
These very same servicemen and women whom the president is now calling deserters and traitors?
That is precisely what the Tories
Welcome
called
to
our
customer
soldiers who
service.
stood on Concord Bridge during the First American Revolution. Look, I think Thomas Jefferson said it perfectly in the Declaration of Independence, that a free people
Yeah,
may provide
I'm
new
just glad
guards
Sorbo
for
made it
their
out okay.
future security. We are that new guard.
What makes you any more trustworthy than the United States government? Aren't you just a mirror image of them?
If we break our contracts, our troops have a duty to desert and fight against us, just as they no longer will take orders from officials who have broken their oaths to defend the liberties of the American people.
Who shall
Well,
watch the
Roman.
watchers?
Everyone who loves liberty must stand watch themselves. We will help the American people to form themselves into armed militias so they have the power to defend themselves, even from us,
should we violate their
Ding.
trust.
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition
Ding.
the government for
Yeah.
redress of grievances. Congress shall make no law establishment of religion or prohibiting exercise thereof. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise. Congress.
Movie is like both so bizarre, it's fascinating, but also so painful.
Congress shall make no law.
It's so painful. I think it was a restaurant menu. So he makes you stare at all the revolutionary war propaganda on no homes. Shed a single tear. Congress shall make no law. Yeah, and here you go. Here's the little concert ending here. Yeah.
And now it's time to sing our anthem. I break
How
the
did this-
chains that bind my hands and dare to disobey. I will not yield to your
Yeah, please tell me this. Yeah, we need more.
choose my way.
How did he get all the people he got?
Breaking through to liberty. My
How did he
life will
get
never belong to you. I will be free.
Sorbo UCU?
No longer will I be denied the right to have a choice. The time to stand has now arrived. I reclaim my voice. No
Hollywood is
chains
too
will keep
scared
me
to
from
release the
breaking
Shulman
through
cut.
to
Yeah, it's gonna reveal
My
too
life
much.
will never belong to you. I will
Too much truths. It's too much truths. The Betsy Ross and Benjamin Franklin join on die. Thomas Jefferson quote. Vibing meat. Bald eagle cries in the distance. Yeah, this. I'd say this made my headache way worse. I probably should have picked something else, like really disgusting mukbangs or something to watch tonight, like loud chewing.
to disobey. I will not yield to your demands. I'll choose my way. No chains will keep me from breaking through to liberty.
Also gave me a headache, and I also feel a fever coming on. Yeah, I pass it to you. And it's yeah. I'm giving you the whatever this is. Like I'm a super spreader of sorts. I like to spread the wealth. Earlier I looked up my symptoms, and one of the things that came up was long COVID. So maybe it's long COVID. I'm giving you guys my long COVID. Pass on the gift of long COVID. InfoWars and chill. Yeah. Dude. Holy shit. You know, if I do, like, when I go in for my checkup, get told I have long COVID, I will not stop joking about it. I would not stop joking about it.
For those of
That's
you
as
that
funny as
haven't heard,
fibromyalgia.
it is with great sorrow that I must inform you that the great Dr. Martin Vreeland, who was scheduled to speak with us today, will not be joining us. He died, allegedly, from a heart attack. And while there are those who will rejoice
By fasting?
in his passing.
I need to get back
Those of us
to
who
fasting.
believe in free markets,
I was doing
those
like
of
one
us
meal a
who
day
believe
for a
in
little bit.
sound money, those of us
And I
who
started eating
believe in
breakfast
liberty
again.
must mourn.
Today my breakfast was Reese's Pieces.
But we are here because
I had a
we
handful
are
of Reese's
inspired by
Pieces.
his words, by his message, by his cause.
Yeah,
and
I
we
need
are
to get
here
back to
carry
fasting.
that on today, to carry
Especially
on
for the
his
Lord,
legacy.
but I have to do it correctly this time.
And Dr. Vreeland, who was so keen on asking the difficult questions of the most important issues
Breakfast
of our
with Chan
time
is-
in a
oh,
way
yeah.
that cut through the propaganda. If he were here today, I imagine that he would have a few questions for America. Why is it that the more the government helps the economy, the more it suffers? Why is it that when the government tells us they will have jobs for everyone, that unemployment keeps going up? Why is it that they think they can print money and print us into prosperity? And I can only
It's getting close to
presume
Funk
that
Dad.
if Dr. Vreeland were here today, he might also have
Every
to
time I
ask,
turn on the
if
radio.
only out of sheer frustration, in light of the European recovery,
That's so
in
true.
light of all we see now of economic history, in light of his own genius illuminating work, why do so many millions of Americans fail to see that every government intervention in the market is a form of exploitation? And I would hope that I would get to tell him, but Dr. Vreeland, I
Doing a
must
song so
regret
so
the
and
premise
he's here.
of your
He's turning it to Jerry. Yeah, this is like turning into a
Simply
stand-up
look
routine.
around you. People are waking up like never before. People are realizing what is happening like never before. People are reading Dr. Vreeland's work. People are realizing the exploitation that this
deal?
fiat currency represents. People are standing up and rising up like never before. And when they come after us with the war debt and they tell us that it's our responsibility to pay for their crimes, we are rising up and saying to them like never before, it's
Guys
not
speaking my language.
debt. And I imagine if Dr. Vreeland were here, he'd also want to know, what have you learned? What are you going to do about it?
What have we
Well,
learned?
We have learned that every fiat currency is a ripoff. We have learned that to preserve our own wealth, we must buy real assets and own and use real money in the form of gold and silver. And we know that when they come after us, we are going to tell them when they want us to pay for their mistakes, when they want us to take responsibility for all of their unconstitutional crap, we have learned to tell them it's not
Witch's
my
theme from
debt.
Wizard of Oz,
Now,
1939.
if I may take a moment to introduce myself as a humble
We learned government
poor
bad.
substitute for the great Dr. Vreeland. My name is Adam Kokesh, and the government would have you believe that I served this country in Iraq. And we found out the hard way that the greatest enemies of the Constitution are not to be found in the sands of some far-off land, but rather right here at home. You see these FEMA officers right here? You think they're here to protect you? You think they're here to keep you safe? You think the police state has anything about looking out for your freedom? And when they come after you and tell you, we need just a little bit more money. If we kill just a few
I want
more
to find out
people,
one song
we'll
that was
finally
playing.
be safe. But we got
My car sounds
we
old.
gotta get rid of the war debt so we can start another war. What are you gonna tell them?
I don't want the extended cut anymore. Exactly my thought. I remember this guy from YouTube. Yeah, I used to watch Kokesh like, God, many years ago. That's an ancient figure.
It's not my debt. It's not my debt. It's not my debt.
I forgot about him. Oh. Uh-oh, here's an extra scene. The Rasta guy.
The revolutionary Agris cadre want human.
Ancient memories, indeed. Oh, he's got a little ding. One more ding for the road. Rated PG-13. Alright. Little Man. Let's watch Little Man now. That's a perfect up next. What? Why would I want to? Shut up, Brave. I don't want to listen to your thing. Yeah, watch Little Man up next. What the heck is an hour behind Forgotten, Forgiven? The Jeffersons, full episode. That's a nice picture of Mr. Shulman there. Yeah. That's so based in globalist pill now. It's what we need to make the book reports on this. We need to make 5-hour long analysis on the plot line. You need to watch the Bohemian Grove Alex Jones movie. One where he infiltrated? I remember that one. I remember that one well. That was fun. And he broke in. The big owl. Saw a big owl and all that. Asking around. That's also something truly ancient from several years ago, I remember. In the good old day, when I was I had political opinions, which I don't really have anymore. I've really mellowed out. Like, I don't care at all. Now it's like my mom always has, like, she's always watching United Spot videos. The really loud. That might have been what gave me a headache, was her watching United Spot Twitter videos, max volume. And, like, I know all this. Yeah. I go way back. Like, I was a big time 4chan poll browsing Ron Paul Libertarian back in like my early 20s. Worships Moloch, yeah. Oh yeah. Max volume video watchers. Yeah, but especially look up the United Spot if you want to really on Twitter. Look them up if you want torture. Like, it's these political cartoon edits that are clearly made to be like South Park, making fun of Biden and stuff, and they're really bad. Like, God bless them though. Like, look, they follow me on Twitter. I can't knock them too much. I guess they followed me when my mom had control of my account. But yeah, yeah. I've mellowed out. I don't. She's the one who's like all fired up. She keeps playing those videos. She keeps saying, "Chrissy, did you know that Biden? Did you know that Biden? Did you know?" Mom, I love you. She knows they're playing. Yeah, like she is beyond based and red pilled and everything. I just vote red. I'm gonna vote for Trump again. And I'm not that invested. A tad fun. Especially 2016 election night was the funnest thing ever. Like, it's sad to say that might be the best night of my life. So was sitting there with like 4chan and the Young Turks freaking out open. It was like incredible. The funniest night on the planet. Like, surreal. It was the best. My dad took me to Panda Express before I settled down and watched all that. And when I was in Panda Express, I saw these hipsters that were so dejected and upset looking with stuff on the TV showing that Trump was winning. It was the funniest night. I will never forget that night. Sometimes I go back to watch the Young Turks meltdown and revisit it to enjoy. Like, It was amazing. Yeah. It was so freaking funny. I loved it. But yeah, like I'm based, but I just don't care that much. Like it's exhausting to me. Like there's so many evil people. Like it just wears me out. I let my mom handle that. And she sure as heck will update me. She will let me know. Sounds like saying hi basic doesn't care. Yeah. It's just all it does is it makes you like depressed, or like it you're putting too much energy into something you can't change. Actually, I think that Greg said that on Fish Tank recently. He said something along the lines of that. And I was like, whoa, that's how I feel. He said something about how he doesn't pay attention to the politics and stuff because he said something about it being a waste of his empathy because nothing he can do about it. And that's pretty much how I feel. Nothing you can do but get out and vote. That's about it. Even then, I don't know. Because, you know. You know. When you know, you know. But yeah. So this was a fun night. A real lethal waste of time, yeah. It's better spend time praying than the... Yeah, like, even voting can be a waste, because we learned. We learned that. Yeah. Is voting red in California? No, they throw it away. California. Which, I don't live in California right now. I'm in a weird state, but I don't think it matters, really. You just do what you can. You just do whatever you can. Feel the same with all that, yeah. Like, I feel like kind of we all had our fun in 2016, and ever since then it's just like we already had the best night of our lives. Like we got that amazingness out of the way. We've already reached the top. We just have to. Hopefully things will get better. Yeah. I don't know. Well, just focus on the small stuff. Focus on your immediate. You still watch Charles? From time to time. I mainly catch clips of his stuff, and he seems like he's still doing really good. Oh, we got kids laughing. But yeah, it seems like Charles is doing pretty good with his streams. I need to tune in again. Like I've not been watching very many streams, to be honest. Like really nothing. I've just been watching Fish Tank. I should check back in. Actually, check out Charles' stream. Stop by there. Stop by. I think Scuffed Realtor is still going, right? Want to watch that too? I just haven't been watching anything. 2020 and onwards, it's been Black Pill City. Yeah. Old Charles Half-Life scenes. Oh, yeah. Those were the days. It's had over 1,000 viewers, really? Oh, good for him. I'm glad to hear it. Good lord. That's freaking awesome. Oh, shit. Maybe I should tune back in. Sounds like a party. That's super awesome. I remember a long time ago he was having trouble. He had like a 200 threshold. He had trouble getting past. So that's pretty awesome. He's killing it. Scuffed Realtor every Tuesday and Thursday at 7. Oh, okay. Yeah. Check him out. For sure. Yeah, I need to get back in the zone watching stuff. Yeah, the Palace. Yeah. That's the one with Hayden, right? That sounds interesting. Stuffed children. Stuffed Redditor. Stuffed Redditor. It's Zoltar, the Zoltar program. He's like Reddit for a person, and that person became moderator of a subreddit. I swear that kills me. That's like something out of an old like Aqua Teen or Space Ghost. That's like dialogue from something like that. That was so good. There should be a TTS Hall of Fame for that one. Oh lord. Alright, well, my head is hurting real bad. I gotta go to bed, gang. This was a fun night, though. This was lots of fun. And we learned a lot about libertarians. Libertarianism. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta sleep this off. And I don't know what they're doing there. They're knocking on my door. Knocking on my door. Alright. Yeah, epic night. Thank you guys. God bless you all. And I'll be back tomorrow. Alright, guys? Alright. I think I'm being knocked on. So, yeah. Oh, 7. Thank you guys. You guys have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow. Later. Later, 07. God bless you. Sleep good. Oh, be gone. Blasted headache. Yes. Alright. Good night, guys. Thank you.